And we're reading Mason Visits the Zoo. I'm reading this for my grandson Mason, who's always with me when we're doing story time. He jumps in on YouTube. And did you know that we do story time videos on YouTube Live as well? Just go to Pumped Up Parenting with Celia Kibler on YouTube. Subscribe, get notifications, and you'll know every time we go live with a new story. Tonight's story, Mason Visits the Zoo. Who likes to go to the zoo? Anybody out there like to go to the zoo? I love the zoo. And now I'm going to open up so I can see your comments. So let's see. There we go. And as you're joining me, say hello. Hold on, I've turned on volume. And Samantha, hi Samantha, how are you? And if you have kids joining me with you, put their names in so that I can say hello to them too. Okay, so we're going to get started with Mason Visits the Zoo. And remember, guys, that every Monday and Wednesday at 7 o'clock p.m. Eastern Time, we do story time in Pumped Up Parenting. Also on YouTube on Mondays, only Pumped Up Parenting on Wednesdays. That's when my sister does multicultural story time. Hi, Mason. Hi, sweetheart. Look, this book is all about you. Oh, okay. Show it once the kids wake up. That's fine. That's fine. Okay, look, Mason, here's your book, buddy. Here's your book. Okay. Mason, don't you guys love the zoo? I love the zoo. I really love it. Mason Visits the Zoo, written by Bill Gray and illustrated by Scott Brown. Mason the teddy bear and his friend Jacob. Mason, you're a teddy bear. Mason the teddy bear and his friend Jacob were enjoying a day at the zoo. My, what a handsome spotted leopard, Mason whispered to Jacob from the opening in Jacob's backpack. The little bear enjoyed seeing new things. Look, he was excited. Jacob saw a sign that read Seal Show. That's my animals, seals. Seals for Celia. Those are my babies. Cool, he shouted. Come on, Mason. We have half an hour before we have to meet Mom and Dad at the gift shop. Off they went to the seal show. Have you seen seals? They're so fun. I love seals, my namesake. Jacob sat on a long bench by the seal pool and placed his backpack on the ground. Mason could hear seals splashing, but all he could see were feet. Mason quickly became bored. See, he's in the backpack. He can't see the seals. Suddenly, the little bear heard laughter coming from outside the seal show. Whee! This is fun, a voice giggled. This made Mason curious. Does it make you curious when you hear people laughing? I know I'm excited to see who's laughing too. Mason carefully climbed out of Jacob's backpack and followed the laughter to a large exhibit full of monkeys. Hi, I'm Mickey. Want to play? Chuckled a monkey on a tire swing. Pleased to meet you, Mickey. I'm Mason. Come on in and let's be friends, Mickey said. The little bear was all about making new friends. Do you like to make new friends? I love making new friends. Mason thought he was small enough to squeeze through the bars of the exhibit, but he got stuck. Oh dear, he explained. Don't worry, said Mickey. I'll help. Mickey pulled on the bear's arm until he popped through. They both tumbled to the ground, rolling with laughter. Laughing made Mason all sunny inside. Does laughter make you happy? Makes me happy. I love to laugh. In the monkey exhibit, Mickey and Mason played swing on a tire, hide behind a rock, and throw things at the tree. What are they throwing at the tree? Can you tell? Bananas, right. Good so far. Amazing. Good. I'm glad you like it so far. You're really fun to monkey around with, said Mickey. You're fun as well, Mason giggled. Playing was one of the little bear's favorite things to do. I gotta admit, I love playing too. Don't you love bananas? Right. They're everywhere. While the two friends played, Mason spied what looked like a small tunnel in a nearby hill. Want to see where that goes? Asked Mickey. Gee, I'm not sure, said Mason. Tunnels are a bit scary. What do you think? Not this one, Mickey reassured him. Take my hand. Mason slowly took Mickey's hand and they walked into the dark tunnel. Mason didn't like dark places. What do you think's in there? Let's find out. Thankfully, the darkness quickly turned into sunlight as the two made their way through the short tunnel and into the elephant exhibit. See? No problem, Mickey said, and he quietly waved goodbye and disappeared into the tunnel. Say bye-bye, Mickey. Mickey's a nice monkey, right? As Mason waved goodbye to Mickey, he noticed something on his fur. Oh my, I'm covered in tunnel dirt. I can help with that, said a deep voice from behind. A helpful elephant immediately put his trunk in a bucket, filled it with water, and raised it towards Mason. What do you think that elephant's going to do? That elephant might just wash off Mason, right? Before he could move out of the way, sploosh! The little bear was sprayed with cold water from the elephant's trunk. As Mason opened his wet eyes, he saw the elephant stick his trunk in the bucket again. Oh no, he's getting a refill, the little bear thought. The trunk began to rise and Mason couldn't help but frown. I don't know, I think Mason wasn't too happy about getting washed off by the elephant. Thinking quickly, Mason ran around the elephant and slipped his wet body through the bars of the exhibit. He was now in a tropical area full of colorful birds. That was a close call. Look at all those pretty birds. Gross. Aren't they pretty? Mason wasn't sure how long half an hour was, but he thought maybe it had passed. I really have to get back to Jacob before he leaves without me, he thought. But the little bear didn't know where he was, which meant he didn't know how to get back to the seal show. It looked like Mason was in a sticky situation. Oh no. Do you think he's lost? I think he's lost. What will he do? Just then, Mason spotted a large, beautiful flamingo balanced on one leg. Excuse me, he said, but I must get back to my friend Jacob right away. Would you be able to direct me to the seal show? I can do better than that, the bird replied. Hop on, the next flight leaves now. The little bear carefully climbed up on the bird's back and held on tight. They flew straight up into the blue sky and a warm breeze lifted them high into the air. Mason couldn't believe his eyes. He was flying. They soared over the tropical birds, the elephants, and the monkeys. By the time they flew over the seal show, Mason's fur was dry again. The flamingo sat the little bear gently on the ground, waved goodbye, and flew away. Mason felt very grateful. Can you something you're grateful for? What are you grateful for? Mason saw Jacob searching all around the bench. He quickly tiptoed behind the backpack and whispered to Jacob, "Down here." "Mason," Jacob shouted, "I was so worried. You must have fallen out, but you knew I'd find you, didn't you? You're my best friend, and I'll always look out for you." Jacob gave Mason a big hug, and they both laughed. Laughing made Mason sunny inside. Together again. Isn't that a nice story? I love that story. And it's all about Mason. Like you, Mason. It's all about Mason too, my grandson. I love you. Okay, Mason, I hope you like that story. You've heard it before when you were younger, or sometimes at Gamon's house when you come to visit, we read it, right? We can read it when you're coming soon, all right? Okay, guys, so now it's time to take a break and breathe and relax. So please hold up a finger with me. We're going to smell the flower and we're going to blow out the candles. Do it with me now. Smell the flower, blow out all the candles. Smell the flower, blow out the candles. One more time, smell the flower and blow out those candles. Always relaxing and always feels good. Well, guys, I really enjoyed reading Mason Goes Visits the Zoo, and I hope you liked it too. And if you're planning on a trip to the zoo, let me know. I'd love to hear all about it. You can even post pictures in the Pumped Up Parenting group on Facebook of your trip to the zoo, okay? Also, if you're on YouTube with Mason, you should be going to Pumped Up Parenting with Celia Kibler. Give me a thumbs up. Set up alerts so you know when I go live about parent coaching and when I go live about story time. Set up those alerts and give me a thumbs up. And if you have something to say about when you go to the zoo, make a comment. All right, guys. So that's what we have tonight. Tomorrow morning at 10 a.m., I'll be live with a whole bunch of parenting advice. Join me again on all these channels and all these Facebook groups and YouTube. Okay, 10 a.m. Eastern time tomorrow. In the meantime, guys, I hope you enjoyed tonight's story. I wish you good rest and sleep and lots of days filled with peace, love, tons of laughter, just like Mason in the book. It'll feel all funny inside. Love you guys. Love you, Mason. Bye, everyone.